But there's 8% of the entire world's numbers that are not on the do not call list. Kind of like my job as a telemarketer, I've been here 11 years. I don't plan on becoming extinct at any time soon. So every time you put them on a do not call list, you're moving it closer to that happening. Personal property, guys, if it is not yours, don't touch it. Just like when you're growing up in grade school, but you cannot always count on that. We do have cameras in here so that you are aware. Everything is monitored from the time that you start walking down this hallway. They can see you. They can see you while you're sitting at your seat, whatever the case might be. But once again, if it is not yours, don't touch it, okay? My personal opinion is if it is of enough value to you that you don't want somebody touching it, fondling with it, messing with it, take it with you. Don't leave it at your seat on lunch or break or whatever the case might be, because 9 times out of 10, somebody will touch it, even though I'm back here telling y'all you're being monitored and they're going to get busted, but guess what? They're still going to touch it. I mean, they'll be fired, obviously, but so that doesn't happen, keep your stuff with you, okay? Fill out your appointment slips correctly. We're going to go over that tomorrow before you get on the phone, how to fill those out. Also, you must have 3 qualified shows or better weekly. There's no exceptions. And 3 scheduled appointments per day. You do not bypass your team leader. Guys, there's no team leaders anymore, so that's unnecessary for me to read. Also, by signing this documentation confirming that you have received and understood the guidelines to be set by AMS. So name, date, signature, team leader would be myself, Jessica.
Is Jessica the last name?
Alright, so what I'm going to do is have y'all pull this out here. This is your script. It's behind the, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or something like that. Chapter post though, right there. Okay, you're going to follow along with your script as we are monitoring. These calls that you're listening to are complete calls, meaning that the client came down, they qualified, the person was paid on them, they received their gift package, okay? So we're gonna listen to both sides of the conversation. You're gonna hear the client and also the representative from beginning to end. Get this set up. That was a quick read.
What's the name of the dollar program you guys use?
Visit that.
Is it on?
Are you familiar with it?
We use it Capital One.
It's very simple.
Yeah. It's all like on KB, they use touch starts. Basically the same thing.
Ooh, you're at KB.
Year and a half.
Oops, sorry. Heard lots of exciting things about KB.
They couldn't pay me to go back.
For a while, I did like hiring for only KB people. That's like all that would come in.
Yep. She came in, Lars, well, I knew Lars and Zoe from the street, but Horace Samuels, Santa Bailey, she worked with, they were both on my team at KB.
Oh, really?
Yep. Kim Leverett used to work at KB too.
Let me go shut it down here real quick. really, really. I guess I got logged all the way out of here. Hold on.
Curiosity. People coming from KB, they usually adjust pretty easily. Right now. Yeah, honestly.
I mean, I think it really just depends on the person.
Yeah.
Because over there, they amp you up to be so like rah rah, ray ray, yelling and screaming and stuff, and it's like a different type of telemarketing here.
Yeah.
You don't have to be, pushy and scream at them to get them to pay attention to you. It's more or less like it's a friendship type thing.
And honestly, that's how I did it at KB. I wasn't about that energy, 7 and 2, 7 decibels loud for the first 2 seconds. People yell at you when you yell at them.
Yeah, they were all like, well, if you're not excited, you're not invited. And a lot of people told me, I'm like,
yeah, that's our motto. I would never tell people that.
There is a difference between being excited and too excited.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got an 80-person call center floor, and you can hear someone on the opposite side of the room.
Yeah, I heard they like throw all kinds of things and it's crazy. So
They shoot darts, all kinds of shit.
all right.
Hello, this is Charlie.
Hi, Charlie. How are you? This is Belinda. I was returning your phone call.
Oh, hi, Belinda. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking, Charlie. The reason why I was calling was in regards to your entry form that you entered at the Salt Lake City Beach game. The drawing that you actually entered for, Charlie, that's actually still going on. However, your entry form has been selected to receive a complimentary vacation for 2 based on our demographics. I just need to make sure that the information that you put down is correct and nothing has been transposed, just to make sure you qualify as one of our finalists for the fantastic vacation for 2.
Okay.
Charlie, you put down that you are married or part of a couple. Is that still correct?
Yeah.
Awesome. And both you and your significant other are between the ages of 28 and 69?
Yeah.
Okay. And combined, your and your family income this year will still be in excess of $50,000. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. And both, of course, you and your significant other are U.S. citizens that speak fluent English?
Well, I don't know about fluent English, but I try.
That's true, right? It is fluent English nowadays. I agree with you. But let me ask you, Charlie, have you ever received a promotional vacation package from Global Travel Network in the past that you know of? Okay, well, great. You absolutely do qualify, Charlie. We do want to congratulate you for that. If you want to grab a pen and paper, I would love to go over your vacation options with you. You do have 2 different vacation packages to choose from, and they are all a little different. I just want to make sure that you get as much information as you possibly can.
Okay.
Your first choice, you and your wife can enjoy a 4-day, 3-night, all-inclusive getaway to Mexico or the Dominican Republic